hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. KevRow is in the building. Great time to be alive. Lots of information hitting the airwave. Lots of thinking, of course. Always thinking, always progressing forward. Got a nice little video clip I want to run by the family. Let me get these shout outs out the way real quick. Shout out to my moderators out there, always posting a link. They got them serious questions this morning. Woo, they got them serious questions for Taj. Woo, Taj, come on down. Come on down to the office, Taj. Come on, have a seat right there. Press 1. Let me get my phone line ready. Press 1. We already beat him up. I think he's a little intimidated by Wakanda. Press 1. They said they posted up. He sounds like a insurance salesman. Press 1. Waiting on the catastrophe. Betting on the catastrophe. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. Taj, where you at? 424-209-9506 and sell us what? Press 1. Shout out to C. Lewis. Get out the damn chat room, Taj. I ain't playing. Hell no. Time out. Press 1. DNS Brand. Shout out to you. Terry B, K Rose, Lori, TJ, Shiva, Amanda, Evelyn Bland. Shout out to you. Jamie Lee for his glory. This is going to be a doozy. We don't want to hear him. Nah, come on. We don't want to see no ones. You supposed to be dialing that number. Press 1. That's what's important. Yeah, you got to get through Wakanda first. You got to get through sell. What you say you was going to do? Pay-per-view what? Press 1. Yeah, buddy. What's good with you? Good to see you, Fletcher. Good to see you, my guy. C. Mosley, been a minute. Well, you here all the time now, but shout out to you. Hold up. I had to get the sound back. Taj, why you hang up? Why you hang up, sir? Y'all ever notice Taj don't stay on the phone? Y'all hear me now, right? All right, I got it. I can actually tell when there's no sound. I got it hooked up. Press 1. Taj hung up on me, y'all. Coffee and Kush TV. Wait up. Stay right there. I'm gonna put you on the speaker so we can hear you. Are you there, champion? Hello. Hold up. All right. All right. And what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Taj calling from Atlanta, Mr. Professor. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Wakanda, man. Y'all really putting it on me.
Well,
in that chat room.
Well,
but
here we are.
I'm here to talk and answer any and every question. I could speak it better than I could type it.
There you go.
What exactly is the question, sir?
The question is, what are you talking about? Go ahead.
So basically, what I'm talking about is coming up with a network or a conduit that media can be. Oh yeah. You saying something, Kev? Yeah.
I'm waiting on you.
No. What I'm saying is coming up with a conduit so that material could be moved through a media network, like more comparable to like a Comcast or, you know what I mean, whatever your cable company, rather than to deal with a, say, ESPN, NBC. What I'm saying is, KevRow is the machine. Not only are you the machine, you are the creator. So what you are sharing with the world, your content that you create, is all the way Kev and still is moved the same way. You can have it on YouTube and everything. That is still free and everything, and the support still comes the same way. What I'm talking about is people who want to be a part of that promotion team go through the network when they make the purchase of said lecture or episode, music, video, application of any type of work. What I'm saying is, when they believe in the product, as everybody in here does, they buy it. Say for a simple argument, they buy it for $10. We're not talking about a Ponzi scheme when you sign up all these thousands and thousands of dollars. What I'm saying is, you purchase it, lecture for $10. Whenever you set as the margin of profit for that person to profit, for whatever you have the profit off of that thing, that's what you're giving people. But you're not giving anybody anything without production. So everything is production based. Kev still owns everything. But what I'm saying is coming up with the network. So instead of investing in new talent, whether or not it's going to shake out or not, we're not even having that discussion because it will move itself. Everything moves itself. That's what I'm saying. When you want to purchase it, that's when you purchase it. That's when you can make money with the creator as a partner. And that,
what are they purchasing?
They are purchasing the right to be able to be on your team to sell it. They can still share it the same way they've been sharing it. But let's say the split that you come up with is 70-30. Every unit that's moved at $10, Kev is going to get $7 directly to Kev, and whoever makes it.
But who's going to be buying that? Where's this coming from?
Man, we got a world of how many billions of people, sir? Anybody who is interested, anybody who the material, whoever it feel right to, whoever believes in the material. And what I'm saying is beyond Kev. What I'm saying is Kev is a creative, but Kev could be the network itself, and you could put other people on the same way by example and show people how to get to it.
Get to what?
A broader audience, and they can have money they can get the resources that they are seeking without signing any type of slave type of deal. It ain't no deal. The only thing you're doing is allowing people to promote.
So where is this network?
What I'm saying is, that's what I'm calling me, man. You have a wonderful day.
You have a wonderful day too. Thank you so much, guys.
Indeed. What I'm saying, Kev, is what I'm proposing is that we create the network. The network is KevRow, us. We create the network. And it ain't a Ponzi scheme because we ain't talking about thousands of dollars or anything like that. What we saying is we got something that is worth something. Material, content, whatever it is, an application that you can play, like a game that's on your phone, a lecture. We're talking about music. You want right now, if you wanted to promote an album, a CD, or whatever it is, a single, you could put it into the we're gonna call it the KevRow machine. That machine is not paid for. The only thing that's paid for is whenever a unit is moved, that 30% goes to that person. That person is then able to sell it to other people who are able to sell it if they would like as well. And everything that is ever sold has a link, a tag associated with Kev, so everything comes back to Kev. It's already free. What we talking about is moving units, so it goes to a broader base. We already sharing your info, bro. What I'm saying is,
I got a Patreon already.
It's a profit motivation, so they can continue to do it on a referral basis. Because I trust the people that's around me. If my brother said, "Hey, I got this movie, man. It's a great movie, man. I really enjoyed it. Me and my lady went to it. We had a great time." I'll be like, cool. I take his word because I trust him, and he won't be bringing it to me. You know how I feel about certain stuff. He won't bring it to me unless. So what I'm saying is to have that same person-to-person type of interface to be able to get people to come into the network, to be able to grow the network. Nobody is signed to anything. It ain't no signatures. It ain't no signing. What we talking about is an apparatus that will help people promote their stuff. A lot of people don't have the upfront costs to be able to advertise. Here we go. That's how it's done.
So I still don't. How do I get paid?
Every time anything that has the KevRow tag on it is moved, it'll continue. You will get paid perpetually.
So it's
if
pretty much
Amanda purchases directly from you,
but why would I do that when a person can screen record, a person can uh engage
all
in the
right, going
show.
back to what I said earlier.
But hold up. People are
Pardon me.
subscribed to my Patreon. Why would they pay $10 to a subscription when they already on my Patreon?
I'm not saying $10 for a subscription. That's what you might be missing. What I'm saying is you paying $10 for the right to sell it and to further promote it.
Oh, but you trying to
So
turn
you
me
can-
into
you
a
can
digital
still watch
NFT? You trying to turn me into a digital NFT or what?
No, not at all. Not at all. You're not getting with it.
So you're not
So,
dealing.
now
So
I'm
you
thinking-
want. So let me get this straight. That's not dealing with people who believe in what I'm saying. That's people who want to join the bandwagon of making money. See, that'll be the enticement. See, wait a minute. You will be enticing people to get on board by way of some type of financial gain. When I don't do that, my channel is built
I
off.
hear what you're saying.
Yeah, my channel itself is built just off of just the organic support of how this happens, and I've been doing really well for myself. So I don't see the real benefit other than somebody else being able to produce my content and get ad revenue off of it. I mean, why don't I just do it myself? Why don't I create 10 YouTube pages with 10 people and say, all right, y'all, look, how this is what this is gonna happen. We gonna clip and do this. Why go to an outside source?
I'm not saying it from go to an outside source. What I'm saying is creating it in-house. And once you create it in-house, you can really, I'm not saying it ain't totally a profit motivation, but
No, not you. I'm saying for the individual person itself.
say, suppose that, because the individual itself, you're asking why would they make the purchase?
No, what I'm saying is the individual itself will make them like money hungry over the purpose. So they will be drive it off of, oh, I'm gonna get 10 people to sign up to KevRow. But that's more like Ponzi scheme-ish mentality rather than an organic flow of people who just want to thank me on a daily for delivering such a powerful, like organically making revenue off of what God organically gave you rather than anything else. I'm trying to see the benefit for me because who's to say who's to say I'm even welcome that way? Where is my incentive for wasting my time?
What I'm saying is, right now you got a message, right? And it is getting out. It's getting out. But relative to the amount of people that's out here, the incentive will be broadening your base. And at the same time, you're not losing anything because you continually, you're going to not only get the organic support, this is really as organic as you get if you hear
So what you saying is just take your blueprint, Kev, here you go, use it. That's you. Is that what you said?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is to grow the network that way, though. Like, because I know you talk about going further and further as far as promoting other people and putting a spotlight on them. This is how, outbeat, like you're not talking about the investment in advertising. Like, hey, this person, this is, you know what I mean? Da 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 da. You gotta get this money, and you're not beholden to any level of sponsorship.
Who writes my checks? Who writes my checks?
It's just through the network.
No.
Creating it.
Yeah, but where does this investment come from? You talked about apps and all these other things. Where does this revenue come from? Huh?
I'm currently doing all the research and seeing what it is. I'm doing all the research and what I'm picking up isn't like, bro. I'm willing to put through all the footwork, bro. I believe in your message. At the same time, as you see, I'm out here working a job, right? And I'm not working a job just because I like what I do. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't do it for free. I would move Kev's message and other things. I would share it with other people if I knew that, hey, whether I was getting a profit or not, I'd be like, hey, I believe in this. What do you think about it? And really sharing it. And the thing that makes it so it's not a...
So is there a monetary gain for you? Is there a monetary gain for you? What is the benefit?
Everybody benefits. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, at the end of the day,
So Amanda can Amanda can go sell my product to somebody else.
right.
Can go sell my image and sell my product.
So the thing that you're giving on YouTube for free right now,
I don't give anything for free.
no, I'm not saying you give anything. You know what I'm saying, Kev? The way that you share, like, there's people that's here right now that ain't necessarily supporters. Am I correct in assuming that?
Yeah.
All right. So even though it's people that's there that's not necessarily supporters, and from a monetary standpoint, they could become supporters in a monetary standpoint because enough people may believe in you, but they may not have the money to support in the way that, you know what I mean? I'm not saying anything is needed because I know who you, like, bro, I get it. I know who you are, bro. What I'm saying is this is a way, like, some of your followers and stuff like that may need something as far as, so they don't necessarily got to move in a way to do things they don't necessarily want to do.
You mean offer a means of compensation to young people who don't know YouTube or something.
What I'm saying is offer people who may not have the talent to be able to speak like yourself and others, like, an opportunity. Some people are more into sales.
To do what? Take my stuff and sell it? Why don't I just put them under contract and make them do it for 4 or 5 years? Why would I allow that off of my? Why would I? Huh? I'm asking as the person. Go ahead.
No, I'm asking. Why would you put them under contract?
Why wouldn't I?
I mean, you could, but that's not a definite thing. You giving them money for something, and we talking about income. I'm talking about production based. Everything I'm talking about is production. It ain't about, hey, I got this. You know how, like, I know you've been around and seen how people work when it's not incentivized. People don't work quite as hard. And what I'm saying is, instead of making a grand investment up front, what I'm saying is make the investment on the back end instead of making an investment on the front end. That's all.
Me or them? So me or them? So I'm making the initial investment for offering this opportunity. That's my investment.
Let's just go. Is that a question?
Yeah, is that my investment? My investment is opening the floodgates for my work to be produced non-contract and run off, and I did all of the work, and they can, well, now wait a minute, now they can go off and remix and produce it and make 10 times as much money.
No. All right, that's where you're missing it then. Okay, so let's just use a real life example, right? So let's say, like, all right, I believe in Kev. I'm already there, and I'm already watching the material that is open.
Sir,
to the
they can
public,
go
right?
sell my product for profits. Say they go post my video and they get 300,000 views, 400,000, 3 million, and that becomes its own cycle of funneling.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
That's not what I'm saying, okay?
No, but that's what's going to happen. That's what you're saying one thing. I'm telling you, they're going to run off with my product and make all of the money off my pure white dope.
All right, so your product already on the street, right?
Pure white. Yes, sir.
And it's pure, uncut. I get you.
Uncut. Let's go.
All right, so with that being said,
Huh. And I hate crackheads and crack dealers. FYI, I hate crackheads and crack dealers. Pure white. Go ahead.
no, I get what you're saying. But
Go
what
ahead.
I'm saying is, all right, it will broaden the base because it's like when the one person, the reason that they wouldn't do it the way that you're saying, to make the money off of it, what I'm saying is they have to sell it, and that link, that tag, or whatever you want to put on that will continuously come back to Kev. So if, say, Taj made the purchase directly from Kev, you got a link where, let's say, Brian makes a purchase from Taj, and Taj sells it to 10 different people. 70% of that links back to Kev. Taj, because you put the footwork out, Kev, whatever you put it on, I'm just using 70-30 as an example. But it come back, 30 come back to me. Now, all of those people that made the purchase, they can then do the same thing, and it's affiliately linked back to Kev. Not back to Taj, not back to that person.
Why not you? Why not you? You the one who did it. Why are they linked back to you?
They want to be linked back to me because the only thing that I get paid per production. So if I produce, when I say production, I mean per sale. So if I'm not selling nothing, I'm not getting paid off of somebody else's back. What I'm saying is really putting the grassroots movement together where people is literally going and sharing passionately. This is the truth. Whatever, but I'm not limiting it to Kev. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is build a network. And then that model continues to push forward.
You're not limited to Kev. You're not limited. That means you can go off and sell my blueprint and my advances and say, look what I did for Kev. I'm going to do this for you. And then X me right out. Because we're not contractually, there's no agreement. So there's too many too much wiggle room per se. Fuck how it sounds. It's just too much wiggle room for you to hit and get out. It's just too much. That's too much of a risk on my behalf when I'm doing all the work, all of the production, all of the shooting, all of the credits, all of the work, waking up, doing all of the stress, making all of the sacrifices, and the only thing you doing is what? Making a sale out of a unit. You may have just been sitting up there creatively, just trying to figure out a way how to sell Kev Gills unit by unit, and we all just make millions and millions and millions and billions of dollars.
But nobody make more than Kev because every unit come back to Kev. You get what I'm saying?
That's like Andrew Tate.
Every unit come.
That's what.
Come back to you, bro.
That's what. I know. That's why. What I'm saying is, that's how Andrew Tate got taken down. It all came back to him. It all came back to him. You see how all these red pillars out here was Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate, and he walked himself right into that type of marketing scheme by people who just want to make a commission with the hopes that you fall and continue to make revenue off of your product. There's a lot of risk at stake here. Did you laugh? Did he just laugh? Did you just laugh, sir? Now, hold on. Call me back in a minute. Did he just laugh at that?
Not like this. Not like this.
Take a breath. Take a breath. No, he didn't just laugh. At my great analogy. That was that, oh shit, he figured it out laugh. Press 1. That nigga said, oh shit. That nigga, did he just like... Sir, Tosh, no. I'm going to let the audience decide, sir. Sir, this guy over here working for Ben Shapiro and them. Sitting at the table next to him. He a Ben Shapiro salesman. Press 1. He's a Daily Mail. Press 1. Todd's been over here fishing. Press 1. Trying to get a sale. Press 1. Oh, not like this. Press 1. They need more wage slave workers over there. Press 1. He think I'm crazy, don't he? Press 1. If you think he think I'm crazy, press 1. If you think he tried to play me right now, press 1. If he think I'm stupid and you believe that, press 1. Look, Todd, look at what they believe that you think of me. They think you think that I'm stupid. And everybody just heard you laugh. Press 1. And it was that janky ass laugh. Press 1. It was that old Negro laugh. Press 1. Press 1. It was that old Negro janky cousin that's always up to no good laugh. Press 1. Coffee and Kush TV, you got the flow. Go ahead, champion. Wait a minute. Are you there? Hold up. Let me see if I can get you on the speaker, on the whatchamacallit. That's so sad. Yeah, they don't want to let you talk. Go ahead. Now hold up. It's not letting you talk, bro. It's something the system don't want from you. Let me try to disconnect it and reconnect it to this device over here. They said it was that villain laugh, bro. They said it was that health insurance scheme. Ponzi
Nah,
scheme.
that's that, man. I'm at work right now, but you know what I mean? I believe in as much as what I'm saying, and I'm a man of character, so I'm here to defend my stance, bro. I'm not, nah.
So I'm just telling you, this is their blueprint. This is Andrew Tate's blueprint all over again.
Wasn't he?
It's all about.
Was the blueprint wrong, or was he illegal?
All of it. I mean, all of it. All of it, because.
And that's what I'm saying. All right.
Because it's more like you're making it power driven. It's like what Steven Crowder was just talking about. You know, I started this movement not being driven by the monetary gain, more about the connection that we have interpersonal, rather than a monetary gain. There was never no gain for me like that, other than make sure that people support that it's broadcast. But other than that, yeah, there's broader people out there. Yeah, there's tons and tons of. But I'm not getting caught in a world where I'm going after artificial numbers and the clout per se of people who are bound by death. I'm comfortable right where I'm at, talking to people who invite people. They support. They're on Patreon, and I don't understand why I can't just tell them to go to my Patreon and support and continue to grow. Why take that to an outside source to where my audience pays whoever what? It's like I'm selling my audience.
Your audience is paying you. They're paying you.
But they already do that.
They don't have to buy it.
But they already do that.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is something that will move it a little bit more perpetually.
So
that's all I'm saying. And I know you.
How sure are you? You speaking as if you have some formula you don't want to tell me about, or some group out there you don't want to tell me that'll flood the scene with a bunch
No,
of people.
I ain't.
Okay, so
Come on, Kev.
I don't know.
No.
Come on, Kev. I've been doing this for so long, and you're talking to a YouTuber, a guy who produces his own content. There's no
Just
come on,
indeed.
huh? So yeah, I do this for real every day. Wake up and go to sleep with this. So there's like, why would I take from myself and give to somebody else for the hope of what? To use my content somewhere else, non-contract, but with no contract? Oh no, there's no
This is what I'm
benefit.
gonna do.
I'm all take.
I'm gonna
just
prove that this thing works.
prove
Right?
what works. It's
I'm gonna
already been
prove with
proven
the.
that it works. It's proven that it works. That's Andrew Tate's formula. It works. That's Kevin
All right.
Samuel's formula.
So right now you
It
sharing.
works. It's the media channel's formula. It's the right wing formula. It works. I'm just not involved in it.
Okay.
See, my thing isn't if it
I don't
works
know where
or
to.
my thing isn't
Yeah.
my thing isn't never if it works or if it don't. We all take risk out here.
Right.
Or if a person is
No, I
working
get it.
hard and willing. My thing is always who you working for. You know, but a person work hard at anything. He can, but motherfucker in the cartel work hard too. So when you speaking in a way of business, there's no, not to me. There's no, oh, I'm gonna be right back with more research on it. I don't even operate like that. So that's why I'm addressing this right now.
No, I was just responding to the chat.
Oh,
I was
okay.
responding to the chat, bro.
Okay, so
It's like at the end of the day, Kev, I really came on here like I had an idea. I just shared it with you. I didn't realize it was.
Oh no, sir. No. What you mean you didn't realize? What you didn't realize? What? You talking units here, sir?
I didn't realize. Yeah, what I'm saying, what I'm talking about, what I didn't realize is
somewhere else. You're in the digital market. You're into producing. You're into production, and you're into commissions.
I'm not.
And you're trying to stay
But
away from a
I'm.
project with no contract. So that tells me you know a lot about what you
No, I never said anything. What I'm saying, this is more of a developing idea. And Kev, you don't know me from a can of paint outside of our interactions here on the show, Kev.
But that's what I'm
When
talking
I tell
about.
you, I ain't, yeah, and you hear it in my voice, bro. Like that. Bro, this is an idea. I shared it with you. I'm not coming from no sideways angle. Everything is
What I'm
direct,
saying
bro.
is, how do Kevin get paid? From who? From me?
You get paid from your. What I'm bringing to you is like, yo, I want to like you talk about, hey, you got business ideas and stuff like that. That's what I'm sharing. It's like an idea that could potentially work and at the same time get the message out. Something that provide, like if you're talking business, that means that money is.
So you pretty much telling me all I got to do is hire an advertising firm. Cool, got it.
Not an advertisement firm.
What?
Not an advertisement firm, because at that point you paying when? When are you paying at that point? You paying up front, right?
Huh?
If you're dealing with an advertising firm, are you paying up front, or how is that laid out? That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, KevRow, keep everything in house, including advertisement, including production. Keep everything in house, literally grassroots, and everything stays within your community instead of it going outsourced. Instead of you going to a corporation, instead of you going and trying to figure out where can I get this sponsor from or anything like that.
I've never looked for a sponsor.
And I'm not telling you you should.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is that's how a lot of people are making money, correct?
I've never done any of that. So none of that affects me. None of that drives me. That drives like Candace, Owens and them.
Hey, bro.
That don't drive
You got
me.
the conference shit in there, bro. It's over with. So you gonna do it?
Nah, I understand.
So
And like I said, it sounds like something that, you know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't never mean no harm, bro. I ain't mean no harm to you. I ain't mean no harm to the chat or anything like that.
I don't think you did no harm. I think people are listening to you. I think people are.
Yeah, and all I'm trying to do is express an idea.
Well, express your idea. I mean, people are just having natural reactions to what you're saying. That's it.
All right. So this is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. All right, Kev, what I'm proposing to you is, yo, let's create this network
so we can have like a true free market. As we create this network, the talent that is good will continue to rise based off of their production.
But
They can come to you. Like they get the ones that you choose to develop, the ones you choose to put into KevRow in general as the brand.
they afraid.
Because you are the brand, sir.
They afraid.
What you mean? What you mean? Why?
It's just me. It's just me.
Man, Kev, all right, you the most talented, like, and I ain't even just saying it just to say it, bro, but you the most talented broadcaster that I ever came across. Like, when I told you that one time, it's like, when I do a comparison, I'm comparing you to, like, Rush Limbaugh type of way.
Me
That's,
too. I
like,
AM radio.
that's not, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, that's who I see you as. It's like, that don't grow on the tree. It's like you said, you're a natural. You got talent out here, learn talent and stuff like that. Ain't none of bro, you're not going to find KevRow just walking up and down the street.
Well, I know that. But what I'm
Like-
saying is, what does that got to do with anything? And what does that have to do
So
with
what
the
I'm saying
business
is-
aspect
Yeah.
of where we going? Just a story, but I mean, I'm trying to figure out when people talk business with me, bro. I go into fuck all these feelings and these stories about what are you?
Exactly.
What's the initial? How are you going to get paid? How are you, by way of me, going to get paid? How?
Everybody going to get paid based off of production, based off of them being able to share your units with more people. The same way you sell, like back in the day,
How we
Sam
gonna
Goody
keep
would have
tabs
sold
of
a
these
CD.
units? How we gonna keep tabs of these units? And what's a unit?
And that's the proprietary.
And what's a unit?
But that's what I'm saying. That's the proprietary thing. That's what the benefit is. That is the business.
What?
The business is documenting and keeping tags of that unit. That is the whole model.
Documenting.
That's what
keeping
makes it
tabs
different than
on
everything.
Because a person can section out any part and edit out and begin to drive in revenue.
No. That's not what I'm saying though. Because right now, the stuff that when I'm talking about, I ain't talking about no lecture, like where you breaking everything down. What I'm saying is your videos that are currently available on YouTube, right?
Say that again.
Those type of videos, the videos that are currently available on YouTube, let's just drop it down to $1. Somebody, like, they can still look at the same video.
Drop what down?
But remember I was saying $10, but what I'm saying is the unit cost. Just to make it, like, I'm just trying to make something really simple.
But what I'm saying is, my support comes from YouTube. So anybody who wants to support me either donates and contributes to my Cash App or go sign up on my Patreon, and I keep all that 100%. Why not just look for a social media guru who knows about SEOs and how to drive the audience to my podcast? Why?
All right, so if I'm doing this is why I'm saying it's different. If I'm sharing it with, say, my brother or something like that, or I'm sharing it with my sister or my aunt, somebody that's personal, instead of using the tactics that they used in the past, where you kind of throwing mud on the wall and hoping it sticks, I'm talking about really grassroots and really talking to people. Like,
what I'm saying is
the same thing. That's all I'm talking about is creating a link. When you do this live stream,
who are you going to be talking to?
Your family or whoever you want to, people that you know, people, the network that you grow, that trust you
I'm on the internet.
Right.
So I'm meeting more people off the internet than ever before. Why would I do word of mouth?
But that's what I'm saying. That's a network.
What?
It's a network, correct? But what I'm saying is using the link.
So you want to drive my revenue into your pocket?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I want you to be able to have more revenue.
That's what I do.
That's what I'm saying.
I got control of all of what goes on right here at the Row.
So if everybody was aware of who KevRow was, you don't think, you know what I mean, it would be somewhere else right now? Because, bro, I know who you are. So, man, bro.
Where would I be?
1,000,000%.
Where would I be?
Exposed to a lot more people and exposing a lot more people the truth, I thought was the overall goal.
Oh, you think you can make money off the process of the revealing of Mr. Gillespie?
No, not me. What I'm talking about, I'm not even holding it to Kev. I'm not holding it to you. What I'm saying is creating a network.
What I'm saying is, I do this by, this is the network.
I got you.
So, one by one is the motto. And I'm trying to
I got you.
if you're trying to rush the process and try to make a monetary gain off of God's work of what's already at hand, or what is it? Because I do all that.
No,
myself.
what I'm saying is
I do it all myself.
I'm not limiting it to you. And I get that and I respect it,
You're
sir.
not limited to me. So yeah. So you will have the idea that you can take this blueprint to anywhere else while no, of course not. That wouldn't that wouldn't be
what I'm saying is, why not? Why wouldn't it? What, like, this is what I'm saying. If you were like, all right, say I use this model and I introduced it to Steven Crowder and put him in a position where he was able to not only monetize his base, but allow his base to be able to monetize him. So it's not one person eating off of one person.
He does that. And he's not, what do you mean eating off of one person? You mean, so you're saying, so the YouTuber eats off the supporters, so it'll reverse the scene and give the supporters a cut of YouTube revenue.
Not the YouTube revenue. What I'm talking about is a whole different stream that's isolated from anything that we're talking about as far as YouTube or any revenue. It goes with that.
Where's this?
KevRow, all right, this is the example. This is how it works. It's something out of nothing. This is what I'm trying to say, and it's keeping it dead.
I already did something out of nothing. I make words.
I already know that.
I do this out of nothing. So I'm trying to see.
What I'm saying is making other people, all right,
who is these
broadening your base.
Who is these other people? See, when I was, who is these other people?
What you mean? It's billions of people in the world, cuz. What I'm saying is creating a network, right? And this network, say, let's take it off of you for a second. Let's say it's a musician that's out here that wants to move their music, right? It's really hard for certain people to catch traction, and they feel like they got to go to a label to get exposure. And that's why a lot of people, so instead of going like that, because, you know what I mean, I did music before, and when I shared it with certain people, they with it. They was big supporters, and they would, you know what I mean? They would share it with other people, and they would see things, but nothing ever came out of it just based off the time and space that we were in. What I'm saying is, if I had a network that was motivated to move, like, to spread the word of who, like, hey, this is Taj, da-da-da. You could buy this track if you really like this track. Or you could just listen to the track. But if you really like the track, buy the track. If you buy the track, you then enable yourself to be able to make money by sharing it with other people the same way I did with you. That's all I'm saying, bro. And then so on and so forth. Ain't nothing deep about it, bro. It's just monitoring the metrics.
It is something deep about it. What you mean it ain't nothing deep about it?
What I'm saying is it's simple. That's what I'm saying when I say it ain't deep. What I'm saying is it's simple. That's what I mean when I say it ain't deep. Hey, how you doing?
So how am I gonna get paid?
Every time that a unit is moved, you will get paid because it's documented. It's documented because you have your tag. What I'm saying is coming up with the tag.
What time?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is we coming up with, like, that's what I mean when I say the network. Everything that's moved, it's just like, Ah, man, I wish I could just say it and you just.
Yeah, because I just understand it because there's a lot of questions that come with that. Where's this distribution coming from?
It comes from the people. What I'm saying is creating a machine, right? Pardon me, I was just somebody else. What I'm saying is creating a machine, bro, that produces people, and based off of their merit, what I'm talking about is true free enterprise. Based off of their merit and what they're capable of doing, that is what will get them getting their units moved. The reason you wouldn't just push stuff for a profit motive, because you will eventually people would see, hey, man, he's just driven by profit. The things that he's bringing me is garbage. But if you truly do believe in something and you go as far as to buy it so you can sell it because you believe in it, continue to move it to other people that believe in it. That's what I'm saying.
So what's a unit? My live stream, my whole 4-hour live stream full of knowledge and wisdom. Is that a unit?
Whatever you put it, that could be a unit, anything. If KevRow wanted to start making music, that could be a unit. If KevRow wanted to make an application, that could be a unit. And you would put whatever price you have on it, and every time that somebody says, if Kev wanted to say 95 to 5%, it could be the same thing. What we do is track it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's come up with a way to link.
Who tracks this?
What I'm telling you is, like, bro, that's why I introduced it to you. I want to work. I want to do it with anybody and everybody that could. Let's figure out how to build that. So, like, you could really take over grassroots and things could organically go viral.
And what would happen? What would happen? What you want? What I'm trying to say, other than
so for every unit that's moved, whatever you would say it is, because it's something that you're gonna do already if you talk about purchasing advertising, right?
Huh? On my boxing channel, yes.
Okay, so let's just use it for the boxing channel. I ain't saying use it for anything else. That's what I'm saying. I'm not limiting it to, like, what we got going on here. I know it's something special, bro. And I don't want to desecrate that. I don't want to disrespect it. And that's
if you enjoy
why we was in the chat and I felt like I was being
I think, look, check this out. I think
beyond enjoy.
Yeah, I think KevRow University, KevRow, the coming of KevRow Sports and the Urban Conservative and Coffee and Kush TV. I got a pretty good, solid support team. So my thing is getting people to see the vision. Now, if I'm in my research mode and I want to get my history out a lot more, maybe I would even consider that. But as far as it's so many different. I'm a person of so many brands. You feel me?
No, I get what you're saying.
You notice I'm saying me, you saying we. See, you.
Yeah, no.
You already.
No, I totally get what you're saying. It's Kev. It's all Kev.
Yeah.
When I'm saying we, I'm talking about if we was to move forward on, like, when I say we, I'm talking about anybody that you wanted to bring into it. All I'm doing is expressing an idea, a marketing idea to be able to move things and have it move perpetually without having to put money maybe somewhere that may not pan out. This way, everything is paid on the back end according to the terms that you set.
What do you mean spend money on things that might not pan out? Like what?
I'm talking about advertising. Talking about advertising, getting stuff out if you would do that.
Yeah, but there's no real motivating factor besides 70-30 split. There's nothing else. I mean, I get 100%. Why don't I just give 30% to Amanda to be my blogger? Put her on contract and just say everything. Just saying numbers since we're talking.
All right, this is the difference.
Why don't I just incorporate her into what I'm doing and what? She doesn't want to be on
the difference in what
she never wanted to be on camera, trust me. So she just wants to participate on the Urban Conservative. Well, go ahead.
The difference that would be that you would 100% of 1,000 is 1,000, right?
What that mean?
All right, 100% of 20,000 is 20,000. I'm saying as far as the people that you reach, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's say that 20,000 was to all reach out to 5 said people based off of a motivation, whatever that motivation. I'm not necessarily saying for everything, but I'm just saying.
You just saying what?
I
like
the
this.
next step I'm saying is, I do too. I'm enjoying the combo, man. What I'm saying is, all right, those 20,000. Let's say everybody reaches out. You know what I mean? Just hypothetically, just to make it simple, reaches out to 5 different people, and we able to grow that base out to 100,000. And out of that 100,000, we perpetuate that for, let's say, 3 more times. That'd be 300,000. So while you getting 100% of 20,000, which is great,
Yes.
without risking anything, aside on the 70-30, you got 210. So it's 210 rather than 20 units moved. And that's the motivation. You still own everything. Your intellectual property is still yours.
But check this. I learned this living in South Central, 10th Ave and Hyde Park in the 70s, and the Family Swan Bloods all over South Central LA. All money ain't good money.
Yeah. No, I get that.
So the best thing, like my OGs or older people in the neighborhoods or Democratic friends, they always, even musicians or successful people who don't gained and lost everything, they always say, all money ain't good money, and be content with what you got and move slow. Enjoy the journey. So be content of what you got, what you making. So y'all be making money out of nothing. And y'all be taking 20, 30, 35% out of whatever, but I'm doing a better service. Fuck all the people that's money motivated out there in the world who's connected and be like, oh, this is a good opportunity. I'm connected with people who want to see the revealing of God's word. That's different. And that ain't no price on that, because what's in me and what I'm displaying.
But I'm not
to people,
putting that to that, Kev.
Wait a minute. What I'm is immeasurable. So even if you was to confront me, let's say a business person who's behind watching, you would need pretty darn well convincing power and of an investment. You got to think of this like the NFL.
Yeah.
You see, I like my money off the back end and the front end. You see?
No, I follow you.
I get it right in the middle of the day. I get it. In the morning, I get it. At night, I get it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm able to take care of all my affairs plus extra video games on the side. I can go get a Mercedes-Benz right now off the lot, right now. SS 550 plus, be all over motherfucking YouTube. But nope. Investment back into my product, into my brand, slow steps. You feel me? Enjoying. Because there's no destination. I don't see it as a destination to get to. I just, like I always say, I enjoy the grind. I enjoy the hustle. I enjoy, waking up. And if I'm saying for 2, 3, 4 years, hey, come on, guys, this is a good product. These are my visions. This is what I'm doing. And this is business. And then those guys wait until I actually become business savvy and oriented and begin to step out and not care. They always gonna come back and say, well, we deserve this and people don't want to. But I did it for free. I sacrificed a lot. People just watching me. I did it for free. I did it on a run. I did it by all any means necessary. So my reason is different than money motivated. I'm happy with 20,000 in my bank account. I feel like a millionaire. Y'all know how black people, Democrats is. Get my smoke.
I feel you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, so that model, that's untapped into, that's like oil reserve. Most people in these advertising and marketing firms are always looking for the out with the old, in with the new, which is a carbon copy of the old. And if you're smart enough, you see the new is the ain't nothing new under the sun, just like the word of God say. So it's the same shark. It's the same 1871 motherfuckers. Ideas, not saying you, but the idea that is being used by a lot of immigrants who've taken over quite some time selling what insurance and little third party middleman gains when I've always been on my own. So I think if a person want to look at me as an investment, they gotta charge my struggle to the game. I gotta charge my struggle and what I lost. And I don't think nobody out there got the amount of money to give back what I lost. So I've never been. If I was Andrew Tate, I would have took the bait because I'm already a criminal. So it's a good way to launder, and then they got me. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because the devil is always, or these little schemes and marketing and pyramid, always looking to trap God's chosen, bro. So I gotta ask questions. That's always gonna lead back to the same thing, whether the person is good or not, or known not to be good. It's the spirit that's in them that's trying to get a hold of me. So what I'm telling you is that analogy we just saw displayed with Andrew Tate and his wife Candace Owens and them is trying to deflect with all this extra shit. Those are the marketing firms. One, this is how you disguise and use people as scapegoats like Nipsey Hussle, Tupac Shakur, put niggas in situations where they thought they was really being befriended and shit. You know what I'm saying? So people do this. Human beings do this. So that's why God say test all spirits. That's the spirit that dwells in man. Ask questions. Make sure you understand what a person is saying. So when you coming at that angle, you can see perfect angle. You can ask more questions, figure out a little more, further or more investigation if you want to make a decision of verbally going into contract unknowingly or walking into Daily Wire like a young Candace Owens who just want to be on. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of you who just want an extra piece of the pie. You feel me? Willing to do anything. I'm just not that, because I just saw what they do and what they really think about us. So I find pleasure in waking up to seeing a few people in my chat room making this show progress one by one. And because none of them, who's to say, yeah, I might get 600,000. I may get 1 million followers, but them people don't know me. My first channel was deleted. These people was here. They don't know me. They just see me on YouTube. They just erase my whole sacrifice right there. Nah. I don't even got 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers or $1 million in the bank. But the projections are always great. When you start asking questions, that's when you get the meat and potatoes in it. And we just saw the great fall of Andrew Tate and the right-wing tycoons who, like Steven Crowder just said, he said, you don't know how many people is waiting to get on this in this sphere. You know what I'm saying? They make money off of YouTubers without the investment. And the investment is, you can't take that back. So shout out to you, King. I appreciate you. We're gonna hold this conversation more. Hopefully you call back and you do more research. But look, go ahead. Thank you, champion. My man. And that's important. That's one of the most important things is maintaining creative control, which you will, but I'm Global Gills. I started network with the next $400-500 That's nothing. I give it to Wakanda, my marketing firm. They'll start it up right there. And then we be on payroll. Press one, get a couple of advertisers, social media gurus, get on Fiverr. You feel me? And start treating shit like a minor corporation like we already doing. I'm trying to see the benefit for me because we already in motion. You feel me? Those things where people attach themselves onto organic ideals and things of that nature is the old way. They learned these business practices from leeches, motherfuckers who need to be attached. Why you think everybody be attached to black stars when they rise up? We can't do that to each other. That organic experience is his. Now, if you want to sacrifice your talent and give it to them and point them in the right direction, that's for you. But I'm not finna, I see the talent. Hey, look, how about I start it? No, just approach me. This is what it is. Because I already know You probably got a whole little another network out there that's just on standby. Press one, press one. But like I say, the spirit of Satan, Peter, that dwelt in Peter, press one, will dwell in man. And like Jesus even turned away people making a profit off of his shit. None of that in the church. The wisdom of God is to be profitable. I walk by faith. I don't know who gonna support and who don't, but I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna see what the corporations does that works, and I'm gonna implement that without. You see what I'm saying? I don't got to. I'm free. And if I'm not, then I'm gonna bind you up with a contract to where you can't just run off and I want to be. Yeah, we finna get this money. Remember, tough guy? Bro, we gonna sell this dope. Remember? Nigga, you said we, the whole thing. Where you going? Nah, bro. Scapegoat me, cuz trying to leave me with the dope. Where the feds at? I'll turn around right now. I already seen it coming. I ain't trying to be that. I work too hard. Press one. There's too many people who real small who look at me like, damn, Kev, I ain't know it's like that. Press one. I ain't know it's like that, King. So I'm not giving that to nobody. What you got to do is develop your brand. You got to start it. I don't try to make money off of people who are, and then I take a cut off of their, and I don't wiggle my way, because then the friendship would be based off of monetary gain, and them never work out to be the best of friends. Never. I like friends who fuck with me and talk to me just because, G. I support you because I see what you're doing. I hit the like button because I see what you're doing. They looking at us like a meal ticket. That's how these media groups be looking, and they be hoping, not him, but I'm saying they be hoping you're a criminal so they can throw your ass up under the bus and steal your rights to your material. All they need is your laptop. But they didn't know when they got my last laptop, ain't no knowledge in no fucking laptop. My Google is in laptops, nigga. What I know is here, right here. Press one. This helps me construct correctly to the simple man what this is trying to say. Press one, and you ain't never seen a nigga like that. I told you, go read John 16. I'll break down history in a way, but what? Off the back end, Floyd Mayweather concept, I'm better than Floyd. I know y'all been taking notes, but I'm so different. I'm better than that. Press one. I want mine up front, in the middle, and all around. Press
Unknown
one.
caller.
All of it. I want everything they owe. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Kev? This B.
Talk to me, B.
Man, I was listening to the conversation, and man, I got a scripture I just want to read. It speaks for itself.
Now calm down.
You don't mind.
Now hold up. Now wait a minute. You see how my people, when it's time, when Kev go into mode, my people brains genetically wake the fuck up and say, you go right back to the word of God. Now watch this, Taj. This is how I know who is who. Go ahead, King.
All right, Matthew 6:33.
Read.
But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And that's it, brother.
So
simple and plain.
Break that down for him according to what contract or advertising gimmick, let's call it a gimmick, that he tried to display here that we seen coming. Go ahead.
Well, see, it ain't even about the gimmick. Like the scriptures say, we seeking first God's kingdom. It's about God's kingdom.
That's right.
And that's what it's about, and his righteousness. And we talk about you talk about John 16 and the spirit of truth and explaining all the things that God got for his people. If you do that and you do what God wants you to do, he's telling you, God is telling you that all these things are going to be added unto you. So money, whatever you need, you're going to have. So it's not about the money. It's about the kingdom.
Yes, and it's about
kingdom of God.
And I want to make sure we bring up this point as well. He mentioned getting rid of the contract, but the contract has to be honored. I will never get rid of the contract because the contract, aka the Constitution, the preamble, the contract itself prevents foreign nations from owning anything on this continent. That's all three of them: North America, Middle America, and South America, which are corporate entities. That's the importance of it.
Right. And then we can't get rid of the contract even with God. It's a covenant, a
It's a
contract.
covenant.
A covenant.
Yes.
When you say contract, I'm thinking covenant.
Yes. It
So
is.
yeah, we can't get rid of it.
That's right. The covenant is what you will
Yes, sir.
follow, dry bones, and stop being engaged with monetary gain and what people, oh, we can make 30% because people ain't making no money. They can share more. No, it ain't about people making money. It's about this truth. It's about this truth. Before we get to the business of things, you gonna really display. You're not just gonna hang out with me. I've done that my whole life. You're gonna really display the information so that can happen. Unless you're willing and ready to get up here with a crisp microphone and put your face up here, don't even talk about another YouTuber and get no commission because we don't even know who you is. Coffee and Kush TV. Go ahead, King.
I got one more scripture, Kev.
Get him, King.
One more.
Get him. He stepped in the ring. Go ahead.
Second Corinthians 6 through 8. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver, and God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work.
So do I need money or a contract or more advertising, B?
Nah, you need God. God own everything. What I need y'all for, you know what I mean?
So
God own everything.
If I move too fast in pursuit of this false, it can be a false illusion. It can be something that a waste of my time. That's not going to sit right with God. I went on man's time and on commercial time and on dead time and not on God's time. Because I let this time rush me and put these ideas of, we can get more and more and more. See, but when you ask this spirit the question that need to be asked, it begin to fumble around. And you see, them questions came from what I know about God. We got to test those spirits and see, what do you see in me? In what direction you trying to point me? Go ahead, King.
And what I realize is it's about God's will. Yes. I don't want to do nothing to fall out of God's will, because it don't matter if I got 5 billion people, say whatever. I can have all the people. I'm not gonna have nothing without God.
That's right.
So stick with God.
So I can bite the apple and gain much things. You see, but I'm nothing. What is the wages of sin? Is what?
Death.
That's right. That's what sin pays.
Yeah.
You worship the dead. You worship crypto, fiat, Nazi money. This is what it is. The wages of sin.
And then it's gonna be Brexit.
And it's gonna be what?
It's gonna be like Brexit.
It's gonna be like Brexit.
What is? All right, look here. All right, the definition of black is what? Dead. Dead exit. You're gonna be up here out of here.
That's right. Dead exit. They've been trying to get us to go to Ghana for quite some time, but we didn't take the bait. Press 1. Thank you, sir, for the call.
Hey, no problem, brother. Talk to you later.
My man. And that's what he just happened to be. Nothing happens for no reason. That's why I just allow. Press 1. I got the chills right now. I'm thinking about this shit because it's real. And people sitting on this internet playing and trying to figure out their approach. There ain't no approach. You better come correct, or Wakanda gonna cut you down before your knees gonna be weak before Kev, he came up here. Now, what's the question? No, we ain't got no question. Explain yourself. Sell it. I dare you, sell it. Press 1. Why would I want to overcharge my people $10 more? Press 1. They already don't want to do no YouTubers. Press 1. No, Kev, no, that's for you, man. We gonna fuck you up. We don't want to fuck you up, man. Shit. I'm like, me? What's so special about me? But I get it now. Shit, this shit hard work. I be watching myself like, I don't know how this nigga sit here and tell so much truth, and I be laughing like one of y'all at my own shit. Fucking America. Press 1. Now, everybody's seen Taj pitch. Press 1. Everybody's seen Taj pitch. And I want Taj to know, when you come up before this class this semester, you better keep it in what you study in history. Press 1. You better stay right there with the Girl Scouts and the Nazi youth and the and the goddamn Masters of Disguise. You're great right over there. Press 1. Right there. These women at the HR department, nigga, they not going, bro. That's why you was fumbling. Nigga, I'm finna get an office with HR department. Nigga, the Global Guilds Network. Press 1. He coming up in the office. I got an idea. What is it? No, I want to talk to kid. No, you're gonna talk to us. Press 1. They hitting them like the 3-headed dragon from Old Mythical. Just bam. What's this question and this question and this question? My dumb ass coming in like, yeah, you ain't answering shit. Press 1. I'm super droll. Press 1. Yeah, you forgot the first question? What's that one? This one right here. Now he got 4 thoughts going everywhere. Press 1. Yeah, you got to be more. Those insurance agents, boy. He sounded like he was praying on a catastrophe. And what happens if I don't sell any? Well, you don't get any. It's all based off of production. And let me produce. Nigga, you ain't finna sell me on a slave boat. Press 1. You not finna sell me like they sold Candace Owens sold herself. They mad at me, guys, because I've mastered the game at such a small level. Press 1. And while they was sitting up here laughing, now all their companies is going downhill. They looking for something to distract based off of this tracking and shit. Press 1. They need another wage slave. Press 1. I said they need another wage slave. Press 1. That's the thing about KevRow. And they gonna get offended that they already don't like me. Don't pretend like y'all like me. Press 1. They don't like me. You trying to scam me out of a deal. First thing I'm gonna say is this is a wage slave. Press 1. And this is what a wage slave looks like if you didn't know. Press 1. You see Candace Owens right here. Press 1. That ain't your mama in the 1800s, and she's the wage slave of the 2020s. Press 1. She's such a wage slave. She's allowing that global media racist network who makes slave wages for their black employees. They're selling Ain't Your Mama syrup. They put it on new syrup. It's called Aunt Candace, Auntie Candace. Press 1. Wake up. Wake up. Press 1. Wake up, America. Press 1. They trying to market and take Aunt Jemima off to put Aunt Candace. Press 1, and she's British. Press 1. Give us back our old slaves. Press 1. Give us back our old slave story. Don't be trying to cover this shit up. Y'all in trouble. Lloyds of London must pay for reparation. Press 1. And I don't want my money in something. I didn't want y'all to spit y'all shit out, bro. I really worked on that since last. I said I'm gonna make they ass laugh at the right time tomorrow. Press 1. I waited on that syrup bottle for a minute. Press 1. He talking about production. I'm doing all the production. Y'all seen that laugh? Nigga, the whole nigga, please. I been do this forever. Facts. I'm gonna do this forever. But look, since we talking about contracts and maple syrup at the same goddamn time, I don't know how that happens right here at the Row. Shout out to the Row. Shout out to the Fraud Maniacs. Shout out to the potheads on Coffee and Kush TV, the sports fanatics on KevRow Sports, and all of the conspiracy heads for this new show I got coming called Conspiracies with Kev. Coffee and Kush TV. Now let me get to the meat and potatoes of what we got here. Press 1. I got this video All right, before we get to the Andrew Tate dating a 15-year-old girl, press 1. Before we get to the truth about Andrew Tate and this person, the right pillars been marketing this whole time, a trafficker and a person who talks to 15-year-old girls, we have the proof. Press 1. Yeah, buddy. They tried to come with that left hand $1 million shit, that bullshit ass 150 million distraction. Press 1. Nah, nigga. I seen Andrew Tate got his bail revoked, took his ass back to jail. Press 1. All this free Andrew didn't work. Press 1. All of the free Andrew Tate shit didn't work. Press 1. So they trying to distract and change the subject from him being called out for human trafficking and dating a 15-year-old and getting his bail revoked. Press 1. Where's this? Oh, okay. I got it. So I'm finna play this video. I hope you guys enjoy this.
Right.
Okay.
What do you do? Starting from scratch.
And let's start from scratch. Now, Taj, I want you to tell me how different your marketing ploy is to Andrew Tate. Press 1. I told you. We the fraud department for real. Press 1. See? You see, you just walked into it, Taj. You just casualty of war. Press 1. I was in my slippers getting ready to eat. Oh, shit. And then Taj want to call in with marketing schemes? Come on. This is going to be great. Press 1. I get to amuse people for an hour and a half off a phone call. Then we can go into these types of marketing schemes so you can watch out for it. Taj left. Taj like, fuck these guys, man. He may making fun of us. Press 1. We really came up with this shit. You came up with a marketing scheme, sir. A Ponzi network. All blame it on Kev. Kev. Come here. Contract. Come here. You too. Press 1. You too. So let's listen. This is at 1:18 minutes. This is on Samuel Leeds' channel. Andrew Tate, uncensored. Go ahead.
You're in London, you got nothing, you got no contacts, you're not in your war room,
Yeah.
and you need to make £10,000. And if me and you had a challenge, let me ask you a question. If we had to make £10,000 from scratch drops in London, who's going in disguise, because
Yeah.
you're pretty famous.
Yeah, I'm pretty famous.
Who's going to make the 10 grand first?
That's a good question.
I'm saying me.
Yeah, well, you've done it a few times. I've never done it before. However, you'd have to start with selling something.
Yeah.
You'd have to start with becoming the middleman of something, and you have to start by taking a commission.
Press 1. Listen, little Andrew Tate. Come here. No, let's rewind this. Nah, buddy, don't go nowhere. Yeah, you got lined up by Wakanda real easy. Press 1. Look at him. See?
Not like this. Not like this.
Nah. Oh, my goodness. We really study at the row. I know y'all be thinking, Kev ain't studying with nothing. He don't know what's going on. My network is studying. I'm cooking hot dogs with chili on them. Press 1. They at work. They sleeper cells. You don't even know who they is. They at work typing away. Opening doors as security guards. Police officers. Navy SEALs, nigga. Presidents of whole nations. And you just a marketing firm filled with theatrics. Press 1. We got janitors watching out. There you come right now. Press 1. Here comes another commie. Press 1. We got to protect ourselves from these communist regimes who's playing left and right roles in America. Press 1. Where's Todd? Todd ain't been back since we got on this shit. Where Todd at? I know he's watching right now. Press 1. But let's listen to these advertising firms. Press 1.
Starting from scratch, you're in London, you got nothing, you got no contacts, you're not in your war room,
Yeah.
and you need to make £10,000. And if me and you had a challenge, let me ask you a question. If we had to make £10,000 from scratch drops in London, in disguise, because you're pretty famous.
Yeah, I'm pretty famous.
Who's going to make the 10 grand first?
That's a good question.
I'm saying me.
Yeah, well, you've done it a few times. I've never done it before.
Listen to this.
However, you'd have to start with selling something.
Yeah.
You'd have to start with becoming the middleman of something.
So we got to sell KevRow and become the middleman. What else?
Start by taking a commission.
And then we take a commission, then do what?
That's the first thing you could do. Like the London dropped in the middle of zero and doing it physically, I'm not sure. I think no matter where I was dropped, I would turn to the internet, no matter what.
Okay.
I think that because the internet's just a global marketplace, it's just so much better. I'd find somebody with, okay, so let's say I had nothing, right? I'd find somebody with star power, like you, for example. I'd come along, I'd drop you an email and say, listen, I want to put something together. I believe I can help you sell more. I am hoping if I show you I can sell more, you'll give me X amount of commission, X amount percent. I understand you have star power, you have something I don't have. You can talk in front of a camera, you can attract people, you can entertain people. What are you currently selling? You're selling this. Okay, if I bring X amount of 1,000 people, will I be able to get this percent? That's what I would do. I think that if I didn't have the ability.
You fucked up. You didn't follow the blueprint. The blueprint is if I bring you X amount, how much do I get? Not we, not us. You come humble with humility. Press 1. You come with humility, not with special interests involved. You come up front. Everything on the table, right here, so I can see. I got to go. I got business to take care of. I got video games to play. Hurry up. That's that pressure. And that fumbling around, that's right. So you get around to the commission. And then what else, Andrew?
To sit on a camera and entertain, I would find somebody who does, and I would be the blood and guts beneath the show business.
Interesting.
And that's the easiest way to get rich in the world today.
So you'd find someone that's got an existing product or service.
Correct.
And then you would help them sell it and promote it.
Absolutely and utterly. That's the easiest way to get rich today, especially because commission only, nobody's afraid of saying yes to. Nobody's afraid of being saying yes to. So let me see if I have my business card with me. If I don't have it, I'm going to be a bit upset. But let me give you an example of my business card because it shows it perfectly. So I do. Here we go. So here's my business card. We'll have to show the camera up. Keep this, bros, for you. But my business card, Tate Enterprises Unlimited, kickboxing world champion, master and commander of the war room.
Yeah.
Also says on the back, my unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer indefatigability makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor, which is my saying. It's a saying from my father. But it's basically saying unmatched perspicacity, so the ability to always pay attention. Perspicacity is perception. So unmatched. I'm always paying attention to everything all the time.
Oh, so are you, yes.
And sheer indefatigability. I don't become tired.
That's
Makes me a
right.
feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor. So a man who always pays attention and never gives up is a feared opponent, no matter what you're fighting against him. And then it says, I specialize in the following: wars fought, assassinations plotted, revolutions started, uprisings quelled, smuggling, passport allocation, ventriloquist, decentralized finance.
You see? You don't see, do you? Press 1. He's a terrorist. Press 1. While you laughing, you dealing with a full-blown right-wing neocon terrorist organization who pretended to be Donald Trump supporters, and they're all insurgents. Media, foreigners and banking, spokesmen, insurance firms, trafficking rings, the whole shebang, live on the air. Oh, yes. Global Gills Network. No, we're not a part of the team. We are here to protect this nation by any means necessary, foreign and domestic terrorists. All of them. Ain't no new friend. Ain't no friend. We pay attention to the fruit, what's coming out your mouth. You see? Because the spirit of Satan is always looking to come in many different forms, in many different ways, all in hopes to get you to fuck up one good time and become an advocate for the devil when you can speak for God, bound for glory, free, Now, unafraid, unashamed to profess Jesus Christ, his Father, the Spirit of truth, and fuck anybody who ain't with it. Don't matter, because I got the knowledge to destroy your whole concepts of everything you believe. Have you fighting with your baby mama for the rest of your life, sir. Facts. Fact. So I'm not here to play. Press one.
Blockchain analysis, whiskey merchant, tiger taming. It goes on and on and on. The point I'm making is,
Rainmaker.
if you come to me with $1 billion and
Yeah.
say put a rocket on Mars, I'll try.
Yeah.
Pay me. Okay. Maybe I'll call Elon and give him $900 million to do it. Maybe I'm just a middleman. But I'm the guy you can come to for anything. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
So why would Candace Owens be with a guy, press one, who is that guy who pulled off assassinations? Press one. Why do you think I mentioned Nipsey Hussle and the whole theft of Vector 90, which is actually the idea of Blexit, which is created quite around the same time my good buddy Nipsey Hussle created his and turned our people into conservatives. Remember? I said he gonna take advantage of the 5013Cs and build his hood up, and he gonna have everybody taking advantage. Well, Candace Owens, probably watching my show, probably said, hey, I'm gonna start Blexit, which may appear to be giving back to the community in time of destruction, and prepared her 501c3 or 3C or whatever it is right in time for the fall. Press one. That's why I said $1 million on flights. Something wrong. Go do your research. So Candace Owens, I'm not just going at the right-wing media groups. I'm going at them because they're distracting from what's real. What's real is you guys been supporting pedophiles and sex traffickers and people who date 15-year-old girls and have them working out of Slovakia some goddamn where. Press one. And they tried to use Make America Great Again to get traffickers on the board under Trump, when Trump is going after who? Epstein and all of these people. While they bringing up Black Lives Matter and Epstein, these may be your culprits who are making transhuman and homosexuality such a big topic and got shit to do. It's all a cover, in my opinion, for big oil profits, big tech, traffickers. What did he just say he was? Hitmen? Press one. Assassins? Press one. All of the above. They probably been killing black people for quite some time. Then get their ass up on a computer and pretend to be what? Huh? Pretend to be what? KevRow. KevRow. That's why I'm glad I went to sleep last night and God had me wake up with a new mind. Every time I need to wake up with a refreshed new mind, I know it's because a trap was snared and testimony is at hand. Press one. I already know what this is. See, they thought I was going to be boom. You see how Taj perfectly lined up with the topic? Me and him didn't line that up. I just told him to call it in. You see how it went right with what I'm doing already? See? And what did Taj say? The same thing Andrew said. Now, would you think in this matrix, this is a coincidence? Matrix ain't got him. He got you. They are part of the game. And the same marketing firm is how Sneaky O and them been doing it. Everybody. Y'all wonder how Pearly is doing it? Because you know how they introducing her to the black community? Well, black people. They just doing what they normally do. And black people just so in need to be somebody when they're not, that they ignore what's right in front of them. Press what? Yeah. They need that. They need that right there. Boy, would they love to get Kev on that type of deal or licensing. We didn't even get to licensing. What about licensing? Oh, you going to do this and you going to do that. Why don't I just own it all myself like I already do? Then I had to realize it's not the individual. He's done. It's what's in him. So that's the same marketing scheme. The same one. He can't even deny it. Like, damn. He like, damn. I said that. Yes, you did, sir.
Starting from scratch, you're in London, you got nothing, you got no contacts, you're not in your war room,
Yeah.
and you need to make £10,000. And if me and you had a challenge, let me ask you a question. If we had to make £10,000 from scratch drops in London, we're in disguise, because
Yeah.
you're pretty famous.
Yeah, I'm pretty famous.
Who's going to make the 10 grand first?
That's a good question.
I'm saying me.
Yeah, well, you've done it a few times. I've never done it before. However, you'd have to start with selling something.
Yeah.
You'd have to start with becoming the middleman of something, and you have to start by taking a commission. That's the first thing you could do. Like the London dropped in the middle of zero and doing it physically, I'm not sure. I think no matter where I was dropped, I would turn to the internet, no matter what.
Okay.
I think that because the internet's just a global marketplace, it's just so much better. I'd find somebody with, okay, so let's say I had nothing, right? I'd find somebody with star power, like you, for example. I'd come along, I'd drop you an email and say, listen, I want to put something together. I believe I can help you sell more. I am hoping if I show you I can sell more, you'll give me X amount of commission, X amount percent. I understand you have star power. You have something I don't have. You can talk in front of the camera. You can attract people. You can entertain people.
Yes. See?
What are you currently selling? You're selling this. Okay, if I bring X amount of 1,000 people, will I be able to get this percent? That's what I would do.
That's what he would do. On his knee.
If I didn't have the ability to sit on a camera and entertain, I would find somebody who does, and I would be the blood and guts beneath the show business.
Interesting.
And that's the easiest way to get rich in the world today.
So you'd find someone that's got an existing product or service.
Correct.
And then you
Our YouTube page.
would help them sell it.
So if Kev is the product, they'll all be selling bits and pieces of Kev. Like it's the Last Supper. Press 1.
Absolutely and utterly. That's the easiest way to get rich today, especially because commission only, nobody's afraid of saying yes to. Nobody's afraid of being saying yes to. So let me see if I have my business card with me. If I don't have it, I'm going to be about to say.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. You feel me? That's amazing. That's amazing. So I just wanted him to know that's what this is. That's why my team was like, hold up. This sound like mumbo jumbo. Press 1. This sound like we just talked about this with Brian King the other day with the other media group who had Candace Owens wage slaving until she found herself. Press 1. So this guy here, I'm just relating it back to the 15-year-old. I gotta eat something. I'm hungry, and it's a good time to be alive because I changed the topic of my show because this last video I had to pump out. I had to pump out and get this to you before we get to the Wizard of Oz, what is the Matrix, and all of the good things that come with these types of conversation. You got to know they're all a part of this shit. Okay, this is Epstein, Weinstein on another level. And they're in front of you. They're not corporate business people. These are individuals who were sitting in front of your face this whole time pretending to be good people. Go ahead.
Yeah, what is the credibility of the people coming out and saying that play was... So this is his video talking about her. Let's restart this again now.
I've had it where I've had girls who say, oh, I know you're with Vivian. I know you've been with her a long time. I don't mind. I'll stay out tonight. You two stay alone. All that shit. But it never lasts long. Because the ones who are really in love with you won't do that. You actually have to downplay your relationship with the girl of 6 years, which is difficult. And I only get away with that because the girl of 6 years plays along. So
the girl for 6 years. Now listen to the time frame. The girl he's had that's been on my team for 6 years, guess what? In that 6-year time frame, she would be 15 years of age. Press 1. I just want y'all to know.
Vivian's been with me 6 years. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. And we met and we felt whatever, we're in love. But when a new girl comes, she'll go, oh yeah, I started off working for him and it's just how it worked out. She'll super downplay us. When I bring on new girls, I usually pair them with Vivian. Because Vivian's younger. Melissa's like 28, Vivian's like 21.
Okay, so 21 minus 6. Let me do the math. Okay, since he just told on himself, press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Let me get my calculator. Now let me see. See, not only is he a trafficker, 21 minus 6 equals 15 years old. Press 1. Whoever this healing power to sleep, you're going to have to get up out of here if you keep typing in nonsense and you ain't participating in my show. I'm going to sit you down over there. That's Paul Watson, Alex Jones' sidekick. And if that's Paul Watson, then Paul Watson knows her husband. Press 1, Alex Jones' sidekick. Press 1, they're all in cahoots together. Press 1. I got a picture with all of them together. The husband. So let me make it clear so y'all can see that I'm a real investigative journalist. I got a degree. Press 1. There you go, right there. These two right here. See? That's her husband, him. They're probably the same shirt, the same night. Press 1. Candace, Tate, Prison Planet, GTS, Farmar. Press 1, Farmer. Press 1. Now look, I got my notes and bagged up with everything. I'm a journalist.
Vivian's younger. She's more fun, more outgoing. Melissa's really quite, not in a bad way. She's more home.
Now, do you see why they tried to hide and make it look like there was so much more and they're lying? They're lying. They're going to make up things. No. He just said this is why they're taking all of his things. They got him. Whether the victim wanted to or not. They got him.
Me, boring, sits at home. So if you're going to pair a girl with a girl, it's much easier if the girl's fun. So a description of your relationship process.
So his whole relationship with this Vivian girl sounds super sus. They started dating when she was 15, and now she's 21, does camming. I don't know if the rest of this tweet is true.
But it doesn't matter. That's true. And the tweet says, Andrew Tate admitted he has been in a relationship with Irina/Vivian/Kiss of a Cobra since she was 15 years old. He trafficked her from Slovenia before grooming her into the sex industry. Wow.
She came from Slovenia. That's like,
wow.
There's like so many red flags there. Even beyond the age thing.
See?
I know that she's a cam girl now. I don't know about this. He got her from Slovenia. I don't know their backstory. This Syrian girl hates Andrew Tate. So it's possible that she could exaggerate things if she doesn't like him.
She ain't exaggerate nothing. Dweeb.
Choose her others. So what is this?
She ain't do that.
Practice of begging. Oh, force someone to go be a beggar, I guess. It's a copy of from the Netherlands. I don't know why, but this is the Romanian Criminal Code as of 2014. Okay, so Article 182, subsection C, is forcing persons into prostitution, pornography, or in view of obtaining and distributing pornographic material. Okay, so this would be the exploitation we're talking about.
It's a wrap.
For Article 210.
This online red pill who's been promoting this, now they don't know what to do because Kevin Samuels and their next guy up is totally fallen. Nobody believes these other characters that's out here. They don't even got women with them, so who the fuck cares? What's evident is this red pill, this right-wing Brexit Latino X, this one and that one is far worse than the Democrats. Oh, no, the Democrat you waking up to. This one right here, they try to have you fall right into another white supremacist snare. Press 1, facts.
Trafficking in underage persons, received of juvenile for the person expedition will be punished by no less than 3 and no more than 10 years.
Now, wasn't Andrew paying these people to do this? Wasn't these people making up? Y'all ain't finna Andrew Tate me. Put it all on Kev, the innocent guy. Whatever it is. Put it all on Kev. What y'all think I got away from? Get out of town. Press 1. Get out of town. What you think, bro? South Central. Stupid. From the street. Y'all ain't finna do me. Let's put it on Kev. He got the magic heart to a sinking ship who's going to give us life again. Nuh-uh. Bye-bye. Pirates of the Caribbean. Press one. Bye-bye. KevRow. That's how you got to be. KevRow, you got to be able to peep game like that. Like, what is this?
Not turned 14. He's between 14 and 16. Between 14 and 18. He said he moved her to England though first.
Yeah, he moved her to England, then from there.
So if I'm guessing that
Sir, you just already admitted that he's a trafficker, bro.
this probably wouldn't necessarily
At 15.
Child trafficking. Tonight, we hear from someone on the other side.
And I want to hear about shit. None of his defenders from the other side. I just want y'all to know before I do this breakdown of the Lloyds of London and how these people been trafficking human beings. Candace Owens and all his prison planet. That's all conspiracy. Alex Jones is with them. William Cooper exposed Alex Jones a long time ago. All of these people are bought out. Why do you think they got Alex Jones banned? They knocked his whole head at that nigga. It looks like that's part of the insurance scheme. Coffee and Kush TV could be. Who knows? And I don't give a shit. They want the heart, the mind of Mr. Gillespie. There's no we. It's always been me. It's going to be me. And I'm going to do it. Press one. KevRow and all those who take part, that's with them. We got something we saw with our real eyes. While you was fooling around, while profits was to be made over here. Nah, bro. I strive every day to be better for real in real life. Ain't no gimmick. Ain't none of that. John 16, that is special. I don't even know why people don't want to be up front with me and think I'm on a level. I'm on another level. I just play dumb. Press one to see who's trying to take me for a fool. Press one. Who's trying to take me for a fool? Coffee and Kush TV. God is good all the time. We'll be back with KevRow at night. What is the Matrix? Of course. What is the Matrix? Do your research. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about how all of this is included with this underground right and left wing drug trafficking hitman assassin cult with Andrew Tate. And Candace can't put a pretty face and can't move her lips fast enough to stop this. Press one. You can deny. Oh, they was selling the shit out of this. So I'll see y'all later on. KevRow at night. Conspiracies with Kev. What is the Matrix? That start tonight. Make sure you support that broadcast. I'm going to do my shout outs at the beginning of that. Whoever donated at this, I'm just going to do the shout outs in the next broadcast. That's coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. Hit that like button, subscribe on your way out, and think. Use your head, family. Don't let these niggas run circles around you in these marketing firms. They're not that smart. You just don't know the game. And as always, family, I'll holler.